My name is Louise Redmond and I run an online fitness, nutrition and health business, basically helping busy professionals to change their habits, change their lifestyle, improve their focus, improve their drive, their fitness, their mood, their health, and all of these things just by being on a screen in front of them and working out with them and telling them, explaining to them what to do on a daily basis and putting them through their paces. And I'm very much, I do what they do and they do what I do and vice versa, in a kind of an approach where this fits in around their life. And some of the results that we've had, well, plenty of the results that we've had have just been absolutely phenomenal and fantastic, which has been my drive to keep going and helping people. I found TeamUp completely by accident. I didn't know anything about it at all. So I'm actually an ex-military physical training instructor and I'm also a PE teacher. When the coronavirus pandemic hit, I was actually working in Saudi Arabia and I came home back to the UK and that contract ended and I was like, oh no, what am I going to do right now? Like, I don't have a job. I literally had nothing. And I spoke to, I was delivering classes online for free. We gave some money to a dog's charity and I do a lot of charity work anyway. And a friend of mine who used to work in the military rang me up and he said, Louise, if you're not charging for your sessions, you're doing something massively wrong. And I was a little bit like, oh God, I can't ask people to pay for the sessions, that's too much. And actually, that's exactly what I needed to do because it was a business and it had the footprint of a business, but I just didn't know how to take it to the next step. And it wasn't a case of, how do you take it from that online platform into a business platform and connect the two? And that's exactly what TeamUp did. And it's fantastic. Every element of it is covered. So people have said to me, Louise, your app is brilliant. And I'm like, it's not actually my app. It's an app for anybody to use. So it's got a calendar, a booking system, payment options. I can tell a member if there's a class that's changed times or cancelled or amended, or if there's going to be a promotion on. There's so many aspects to it and it allows me to manage all of the people. And now over the past year, and we're nearly coming up to a year, because of TeamUp and the help that it's given me, I've managed over 250 people to help with their fitness and nutrition and health goals. So it's a wonderful process and I couldn't be where I am without it. It was a swim really, wasn't it? And if you were going to sort of put your head under the sand, in the sand and just think, oh God, I'll wait till it passes, you were going to be waiting a year at least, if not more. And people that said, no, actually, I'm going to embrace this and do something with it, which is exactly what I did. And again, it was just by accident. But the roll of things that have happened since then have just been unbelievable. In January, I had over 100 people sign up with me through a company that did a wellness program for all of their staff because coronavirus was having such a negative impact on their mood. So next week is the last week of over 100 people doing an 8-week online program with me. And that is just unbelievable. It's just absolutely phenomenal. And the majority of them are going to continue and stay on with me because they love what we do so much. All through TeamUp, just completely, that's where I've signed them up to. That's how they that's how they're linked to me. I use Zoom through TeamUp and the way it's streamed between the two is literally seamless. I never have any issues with anybody getting into the class. And if I do, I can correct it so easily because the screen has got everything on there that I need. And again, that was another thing. I was already using Zoom. And when TeamUp said, oh yeah, we link to the two, it kind of just blew my mind a little bit. I'm quite good with technology, but that was just, there's a new code every single time I have a class, and I run over 20 live classes a week, all of varying differences. I've got people in the sessions who are in the 70s, all the way down to teenagers. So it just shows you how accessible this is and that anybody can do it, which is fantastic.